The golden spatula never actually belonged to SpongeBob. Even Larry the lobster couldn't pull it out. Just as SpongeBob was about to give it a try, Patrick's mom suddenly arrived in a time machine. Marge stopped SpongeBob from grabbing the golden spatula. Then she pulled out some cleaner and a brush. After scrubbing off the grease, she easily pulled the spatula free. She handed it to SpongeBob so he could take a souvenir photo. Just then, dark clouds rolled in behind them. Lightning flashed across the sky. Then Neptune appeared. When he saw SpongeBob holding the golden spatula, he couldn't believe this was supposed to be his new chef. SpongeBob quickly denied it. Marge stepped forward and admitted it was her. Neptune was thrilled. He immediately took Marge back to his palace. Marge cooked a big pot of soup for Neptune. After one sip, he thought it tasted awful. Marge smiled and told him it was rotten boot soup, but she insisted Neptune was still growing, so she forced him to finish the entire bowl. As a result, Neptune ended up with a terrible stomachache. Marge quickly carried him to bed to rest. That meant Neptune could no longer protect the citizens of Bikini Bottom, so Marge became the temporary sea god. The trident guided her to every place where danger appeared. A giant anchor suddenly came crashing toward Bikini Bottom Elementary School. Marge swung the trident and knocked it away. The school was saved. Next, she was guided to a broken dam. Before long, Bikini Bottom was about to be flooded. Marge turned the rushing water into a giant floating sphere. Then she moved it away. After that, she repaired the dam. But then an underwater volcano suddenly erupted beneath plankton. Soon, lava flooded all of Bikini Bottom. Marge transformed into a giant. She turned the trident into a mop. Then she cleaned up all the lava. Finally, she plugged the volcano with a giant pacifier. The citizens cheered for Marge. They all began calling her the new sea god. But Neptune had been pretending to be sick the whole time. He only wanted an excuse to take a break. When he heard the citizens calling Marge the new sea god, he became furious. He felt that his position was being threatened, so he challenged Marge to a duel. Whoever defeated the sea monster would become the new sea god. Just then, SpongeBob and Patrick arrived in a time machine. They took Marge away with them. Neptune was left to face the sea monster alone. To make things worse, his trident had already been damaged by Marge. He had no chance of defeating the monster. In the end, the sea monster swallowed him whole.